How's it going, guys? Welcome to the very first episode of Goldenrod Radio. I'm Kurt.
And I'm Richenda.
Today, we had some big news hit the Pokemon community, and Richenda is going to tell us all about it.
I am. But first, because you didn't see the news.
I've been at work all day.
Yes, he's been at work all day. What did you think it was going to be?
I thought it was going to be something with like the Wii U, since, I mean, that's probably the most logical step, the Wii U. And then I had some second thoughts, maybe like a second stadium, or maybe not a second stadium, but like a new stadium game.
Like Pokemon Stadium?
Yeah, for like Black and White maybe. And then I was also thinking probably like a new like rescue team, featuring Black and White Pokemon as well. Those were my major thoughts about it. I did see a lot of rumors, speculations, of course, but I'm gonna see if those are facts. What do you think? Tell me about it. I'm excited.
Tell me about well, first of all, did you have any did you think that, because they made an announcement first saying that there was going to be like some revolutionary news coming out?
When I first heard about that, I was thinking like maybe a new or different like gameplay style. I don't know what they could do with it though.
Yeah.
I know everyone wants like an MMO, but
yeah, a lot of people were saying like, oh, they should make a Pokemon MMO or something to that effect.
That was my first thought. Like,
I thought they were gonna do something like online, like make an online battle arena or something like that. Because they're talking about, what they say, like, we're going to evolve Pokemon in 2013. And I was like, okay, well, it's gonna be something like totally new and different that they haven't done yet. And they did the Dream World like 2 years ago, and that was kind of like a new thing. Like they hadn't done that before, and they launched the Pokemon trading card game online. So I was like, oh, they're doing a lot of online stuff. When they like want to move in that direction. Yeah.
I'm taking it. You may be a little disappointed with the new
Well,
thing.
I don't know. We haven't got to that part yet, so.
Okay, open it up.
I'm not going to tell you. First, let's go over some of the rumors that.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
I know one of the rumors that I read was something about a new type. One of the rumors.
Oh yeah. Well, there was basically like two main like big rumors where people had actually like really gone in depth and like I don't know if they were I'm sure they were pretending to like be part of Nintendo or whatever, but the first one was Pokemon Rainbow. And that was where I think they were gonna like take generations 1 through 4 and like stick them together in one game, which I was like, that would actually be pretty cool because then you could just like play through from the first generation to the 4th generation and not have to worry about like transfers or anything like that. Like I would probably shell out money for that. I would rather shell out money for a remake of like all the games together than like a remake of one generation.
Yeah, that's I think that was another big rumor that I was hearing is a remake of Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, I hope they remake Ruby and Sapphire."
I mean, that would be cool, but I think there's just no real point to it.
Yeah. Especially
since like, the big remakes were for like transferring Pokemon and stuff, because there's a gap there between like, 2nd generation and I think 3rd generation where you couldn't trade over at all. So they had to remake like, Red and Blue, so that you can get your Kanto Pokemon back or whatever.
Yeah. The other rumor they were talking about was something called the Trinity rumor.
Oh, I think I heard that one.
Yeah, and I think that's the one you were talking about, where they were going to come out like with 3 versions of like the next generation or something like that. And they were saying there was some guy like posing as someone being from Nintendo. He was like, I do some of the programming for like Pokemon sometimes or whatever. And then so they were saying, here's some of the stuff they were saying that was going to happen. They were saying three new versions of Pokemon. The game was going to be in full 3D. There's going to be trainer customization,
which the best.
Yes, you love customization. They were going to do improved Wi-Fi and more online functionality, which is what I was hoping for.
I just want them to monitor what happens. I mean, like, if I'm tired of seeing these trades for like level 9 Zekrom for your Flaffy. And I'm like, no one's gonna have that shit.
Yeah.
You're a hacker jerk.
Get some hackamons.
Hackamons.
Let's see. They were talking. This part of this rumor, something I didn't like, was they were saying they were going to rehash the Eevee system to make it easier. And I was like, really? Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of like a difficult thing to like get into in the beginning, but like it really is not that hard. It's not hard, in my opinion.
Hey, you would know better than that.
Yeah. I don't know. And then what I thought was interesting was that they're in both Pokemon Rainbow and Pokemon in the Trinity rumor. They talked about bringing out a new evolution for Eevee.
Yeah.
That was like a huge thing because they're coming out with that new Pokemon movie in Japan called, I think it's like Extreme Speed Genocide. And you know how like in all the Pokemon movies there's like the mini movie in the beginning, like the first one that like Pikachu's Vacation or something. Do you remember that?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Maryland that.
Yeah,
That's how they introduced kind of Gen 2 stuff.
That was, yes. So apparently on the movie, which I'm going to show you right now actually.
Okay, show me.
On the movie poster for the mini movie.
Okay.
It said, I guess the mini movie is called something like Eevee and Friends.
The Pikachu and the Friends.
Yes, but Eevee and Friends.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so, okay, so you see it down at the bottom right here? Like, they have the symbols.
Yeah.
There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 symbols. There's 9 symbols. And they're all a different color.
Are you saying those are evolutions?
Yes, and people were like, okay, well, there's a color corresponding to every evolution except for one. There's one. They're going through and they're saying like, okay, well, that's Flareon, that's Charizard, blah, 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 blah. And then they got to this end one and they're like, oh, there's one extra. They're like,
oh,
yeah, right? Like, oh, that must be the new evolution. And I mean, there's some people made like good points against that. Because, like, in the rumors they were saying in Pokemon Rainbow, there was going to be a new Eevee named Draconion. I guess, like, a dragon version of Eevee, yeah. And then in the Trinity rumor, there was going to be, they didn't say it was directly like an evolution, it was like based on Eevee or something. It was going to be like a reptilian. Yeah, something like that. I was like, okay, whatever. But yeah, so everyone was like speculating, oh, there must be a new evolution. But if you look closely, and this was actually where I was getting this from, there's the middle like symbol is not a character.
Yeah.
It's just like a butterfly or something. Yeah. And if you take that out, all of the rest correspond correctly to each evolution.
Which one would be the psychic one?
This one.
Oh, that's not pink.
No, but look. It's like not pink, it's purple. See?
Yeah.
And actually, those colors actually more closely match together.
Yeah, that's true.
I was
going by his little head jump.
Yeah, which is why people are saying, oh, new evolution or whatever. And then some people were saying, like, oh, well, even if this did correspond to the Psychic Eevee, like, they were saying, oh, the stars are, like, shiny. So it actually corresponds to shiny Eevee.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways.
What else?
So I just thought it was interesting because you have a bunch of rumors that are all saying, like, oh, new Eevee, new Eevee.
New Eevee could just be wishful thinking.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Okay, so other speculation. What else did you hear? Besides, there's the Ruby and Sapphire speculation. There's a lot of people who wanted sequels to older generations. Like
Leaf Green 2.
Leaf Green 2, yeah, or something like that. And remakes, of course, other remakes.
I also heard about people wanting like a prequel.
Oh yeah, prequels too. People are saying prequels. They want like a prequel to all the gems or
Oak
something.
being the main character.
That would be tight.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be tight.
Yeah.
Who would his rival be?
Fucking Price or something. The Ice Gym.
Oh yeah. Okay, I get
That's
that.
his name, right? Price.
I thought it was
Pierce.
Was it Bryce?
Bryce. No.
It was Bryce.
That might be a different one.
We'll look it up later. We'll look it up later. Some people were actually suggesting like interesting things. Do you remember that game Hey You Pikachu?
Yeah.
Someone wanted a sequel to that.
I want a sequel to Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap. They don't have a sequel to that?
Nope.
They should.
Yes.
A lot of people are mad. They were like, "Oh, if it's a sequel to Pokemon Snap, then I'm just not gonna play Pokemon anymore."
Why?
Like, why not?
Pokemon
That's
Snap's
awesome.
a great game.
I mean, I don't think it would have gone with like the whole like revolutionary idea. Like that's not really like revolutionary, but
Wii U probably could have had some sort of cool software or something to make that work.
Yeah.
Or even the Wii, like using the Wiimote as like the camera.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty
Okay, so stop looking at my notes.
Sorry.
Did you already read it?
No.
You better not have read it.
No.
Okay, so do we want to get into the reveal?
Yes.
Yes.
Show me, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so
New Eevee.
no.
Okay.
Well, as far as I know, it's not a new Eevee. There could be a new Eevee, but I don't know. So basically, the president of Nintendo.
Yes.
The president of Nintendo came on, and he made an announcement on Pokemon Direct. You know what Pokemon Direct is?
Mm-hmm.
Some new, yeah, not important. Okay, the president of Nintendo came on. He said that. Well, first he gave us a history lesson.
The Pokemon.
First, which kind of ticked me off because I was like, it was 3 a.m. I was so ready to hear like what the announcement was, and he was like, before we get into this, and he was speaking English by the way, which was really adorable. His English is very good.
Yeah.
Very
Was
good.
it really polite?
Yeah, he's polite. But I was surprised because he like really articulates his like syllables. I was like, dang, you can understand everything you're saying.
Well, you know, he's got to be good.
Yes, he's the president of Nintendo. Okay, so first he's giving us this history lesson. Basically, he started with red and blue or red and green.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Red
From the beginning.
for that.
Yeah, and he was talking about. He basically was making 2 points when he was talking about this. The first point being that pretty much for every generation except for the generations on the DS, there was 1 generation per handheld console.
Gotcha.
So like the first set came out and it was for Game Boy, the second set came out was for Game Boy Color,
Yeah.
on and on until they got to DS, and then they had like what? They had black and white too, they had black and white, and then they had
Purple, Soul Silver.
yeah,
Platinum,
and then
Platinum.
platinum. They had a lot on for the DS. So that was the first point he made. The second point he made was that for every time they had a release, they released in Japan first.
Yeah.
So there was between 6 months and 2 years between us getting releases or people in Europe getting releases.
Go on.
Yes. So by that time, I kind of had an idea of what was going on. He kind of gave it away. He kind of gave it away, saying what he said. Do you want to watch the trailer right now?
No.
Okay. I'll just show you pictures.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Okay, so basically what he announced was Gen 6.
Okay. All right.
He announced Gen 6.
Okay.
It's going to be for 3DS. Specifically, which is what a lot of people were saying, and I didn't want to believe it because I didn't want to shell out another $200.
It's fine,
but,
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
It's coming out. Okay, so it's coming out. It's called Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. There's gonna be 2 of them.
Pokemon chromosomes. So we have a girl version and a boy version.
Exactly. No. And that's coming out in October of 2015. This year in October. And one of the great things is that they're going to basically release the titles for everyone together. So whether you're in Japan or you're in the United States or you're in Europe or wherever you are, everyone's going to get the game simultaneously.
That's pretty tight. That's cool.
Is pretty good.
Yeah.
So I guess that was like the revolutionary part. Basically, it was them saying, we're all going to release it everywhere at the same time. Hope you like it.
I guess that's kind of revolutionary.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It is.
I was speculating more like technologically.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Really.
Technically, it is kind of a big deal because when you think about it, like before they would make the game in Japan and then they would have to like go and translate and redo it all for basically for every country that they sent it to.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're doing now to make it faster. I don't know if like all the programmers from around the world are like getting together and like having a hand in it while
Probably
they're
not,
making
it.
it,
Probably
or
just
like,
all like the Nintendo corps around the world.
or they've just I don't know.
I don't know either.
Let's speculate some more.
No, let's do more news.
Okay, so let's see what else. Oh, 3 new starters.
Of course.
Of course. There's going to be Chespin, Fennec, and Froakie.
Let me guess.
I don't know how to say that. Froakie.
Water, grass, firefighting.
Okay, let me explain, because when I saw this in the trailer that was going on.
Do we actually see the starters?
Yeah, we do. We do see the stars. I will show you pictures right now. Okay, here's Chespin. He looks like a grass Oshawott, in my opinion. Doesn't he?
I kind of like him.
He's cute. No, he's really cute. But when I look at him, I think, oh, they just like recolored Oshawott. Doesn't he kind of look like him?
I can see where you're coming from.
Like,
I think he's different though.
But
I think he's different enough.
He's grass.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's Fennec. He's gonna be the fire one.
Firefighting.
No, I don't think. I really hope he's not gonna be firefighting. That would really suck.
He reminds me like a little prissy dog.
He's supposed to be a Fennec fox.
A firefox.
Yes, a firefox. No, a Fennec fox.
I'm gonna name mine Mozilla.
That's a good one. And then the last one is the one I can't pronounce. Froakie.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, I like him the best.
Are these, since they're doing all translations together, are these the American names?
Yes, these are the American names. They already have all the different names set out.
That's pretty tight.
If you go on Bulbapedia,
okay,
they have some information out for them already.
Oh wow.
Basically, they know that Chespin's going to be a grass type.
Of course.
They don't know if he's dual type. They don't know their second type. They basically put out that Chespin's going to be grass, Fennekin's fire, and Froakie's water.
Even if they are going to have a dual type.
Yeah.
Froakie looks like he could be ice water.
Dude, that's what I was saying. And in the trailer, look, because in the trailer, I was actually hoping he would be ice and something else. I was hoping he'd be ice and electric.
Oh, they're not going to make an electric starter. You wish.
Well, it would have been tight. And then I was hoping... Well, okay, you tell me, you speculate what you think their second type is going to be, if there's a second type. You've already said Froakie
he might be an ice. I think
ice water.
Fennec might just be pure fire. You don't think so?
I thought it would have been cool if they made him fire normal. Don't make me that face. Don't give me that face.
Chespin, he is grass nuts. He looks like he just eats nuts.
He does. He looks like a nut. He's supposed to be modeled after a chestnut.
Well, they did
that's
good.
Why. That's why.
Yeah.
But what do you think his second type is going to be? Just from looking at him, I'm like, oh, like grass ground.
Grass ground. You think grass ground?
Maybe.
Possibly.
I don't know what else he could be.
I think he just might be pure grass.
I don't want. They made like so many. 2 of the starters from Black and White were pure, like water and pure something else, which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Water fighting, firefighting, grass fighting.
Okay. Well, okay. This is where I also thought Froakie was going to be ice something because when you look through the trailer, they're showing them doing some moves. And there was one in particular, this one. Right here.
Doing Froakie.
Yes, it looks like he's using an ice attack.
It does. It really does.
Well, while this is loading. Let me tell you some other stuff. Yeah, okay. Here, see? It looks like an ice attack, right?
That's steel. He's using steel.
That's not steel. What are those gears?
That's a gear.
Those are snowflakes. So they're blue gears.
Is that how it's going to be? Like,
yeah.
That's pretty tight. I'm digging that.
Yeah, everything's 3D now. Even the character sprites, the Pokemon sprites, everything's 3D.
That's pretty reminiscent to like Stadium, like Ace.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, the sprites for the Pokemon and the characters look like they came from Pokemon Stadium.
This is pretty much a handheld Stadium game.
It's handheld Stadium with a story.
Yes, and ice frogs.
There's also... Oh, let me talk about the setting, because there's going to be a new
region?
Region now. So the first 4 gens were based off of places in Japan.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Regions in Japan. Right?
Yes.
Right? The 5th generation was based off of New York.
Yes.
So this new generation, they're speculating that it's based off of Paris. Because I think this is the one where it looks like there's an Eiffel Tower in the background. They're saying it's going to be very Parisian. Okay. See, right?
Is that the...
But it looks good. Like I kind of like the theme of it.
that the main character?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright, that's not bad.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's a handheld. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the graphics to be like, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty good for
Yeah.
what it is.
That must be cool.
Let's see. I want to go back and speculate more about the start. Oh, let me get into this other thing right now. We're guessing that these are the new legendaries, which I know how much you love legendaries. There is a deer-looking one.
Oh.
Yes.
Alright.
I don't like his legs.
I like his little shoulder pads.
His legs don't his legs look like swords? He's standing on swords.
Yes. Well, I mean...
He's gonna swipe you with his legs.
He's gonna stab you with his legs.
And then this one, which I think this is the better one, is a bird one. It's the bird one. He has claws on his tail. Doesn't that look great?
That is obviously the mascot for Y.
I didn't even notice that, but good job. I didn't even notice that. They made him look like a... Oh, it is! Look! Oh, unless they're gonna flip the colors like they did in black and white.
Oh, yeah, look at the...
No, they didn't flip the colors.
X is the antlers. Oh, God.
I was gonna say a curse.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Well, look at his face.
He looks pretty badass.
He is badass.
Does not represent
Actual game footage. Fantastic thing.
Show me one.
Okay, so... Well, let's see, what else did I put down? Okay, so you want to look at more pictures? You want to see this picture of Magikarp?
Oh.
Dying! Look at his poor little face!
That's so
Why
sad.
would they do that?
That is so
That's
sad.
so mean.
Magikarp attack. Oh God.
That's terrible. I like how we're getting these images from Bulbapedia. It says, "Do your best, Magikarp."
Oh.
Okay, see, look.
Fennec breathing fire.
He's breathing fire. Well, that's obvious. Okay, he's a fire type. But I thought there was one where someone was using it looked like a psychic download. Froakie is using looks like what I want, like
Yeah.
attack. So I mean, I like water ice types.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
tight.
really good. I think you should just watch the trailer. Honestly.
We'll get to that.
Oh, here's another overworld picture. I guess that's a real character, maybe? I was expecting them to wear, berets. It's Paris.
It is.
Everyone wears a beret in Paris.
It's so sweet there, Chris Martin.
Wasn't there a generation where they wore, berets or some kind of,
Diamond.
Paris?
Diamond Coral Flat. The male character had a beret.
Oh, yeah. I think it looks pretty good. I was kind of disappointed at first because I had expected something different, and a lot of people I knew were speculating, oh, it's gonna be a new game for specifically the 3DS, which makes sense. That would have been the logical thing to think.
Yeah, it happened.
But the way they had phrased the announcement, I was like, oh, it's gonna be something totally different.
Yeah. It's gonna evolve Pokemon.
It's gonna evolve Pokemon in 2013. So I was a little disappointed in the beginning, but I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to all the legendaries they're gonna have in this game.
I really am not looking
All
forward to that.
12 of them or something.
Plus all the evolutions.
All the new evolutions.
All the new evolutions.
Drakion.
Sounds like he is a vampire Eevee. Oh, that was something I forgot. In the Trinity... Wait, was it the Trinity River? Yeah, in the Trinity River. That's what you were talking about with them introducing a new type.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's what you had said.
Yeah.
Because they were saying there was going to be a new type called Digital. Digital type.
I think that person was just trolling.
I think it was just trolling too. Yeah. I mean, it was kind of an interesting concept because he had said basically it has no weaknesses. is not good against anything
So
in
like
particular. Yeah, so it's like a normal type, but if it has a dual type, it like takes twice as much and it is resistant twice as much or something like that. So if it's like digital and water, it would get hit 4 times by grass, but it would only take 1/4 from like fire.
Gotcha.
So that would be like the benefit to it. Which is it? I mean, it would be a different kind of. What do you call that? Just read my mind really quick.
Pokemon.
Yes. No, that's not what I was looking for. So what's your final reaction about this? The new.
I like them. I like the stars. I like the way they look. I kind of like the little Firefox the best. I don't know. I'm between the grass and the fire.
I actually like these character designs a lot better than the ones from Black and White.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say that, but so far out of these, I like them more.
I need to see their last evolutions.
Yeah.
Because they might do a Samurott on this freaking Froakie.
Or it's like standing up on 2 legs, and then the last one he's like on 4 legs.
Or like Superior, who has legs, no legs.
No legs. He doesn't need legs. It makes him faster. Yeah. So out of the 3 starters, who are you gonna pick?
I might pick the grass, but like I said, I need to see their last evolutions, and I need to see their types when they're fully evolved.
I'm gonna pick Froakie.
Froakie for sure?
Froakie for sure. I've already decided.
Yeah?
Like, the thing is, I saw him use an Ice Attack, and I absolutely love Water Ice Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I
like
do.
Dugong in the house.
I do. They're all cute, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad none of them are ugly looking.
The fire one just looks so prissy to me.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a Fennec. You know what a Fennec fox is, right? Fennec fox?
Show me.
I'll show you a picture of a Fennec fox. I'm pretty sure that's what he's based off of.
Fennec fox, huh?
Fennec fox.
I think there needs to be more least weasel characters. Or there needs to be more skunk characters.
Wasn't there's at least, what is that? Fennec fox.
Oh!
It's like a tiny fox with big old ears.
That is, okay.
Isn't it cute? That's cute. Except this one looks like a fucking chihuahua. Ugh.
It's Chihuahua. It's a Chihuahua. See?
Don't even go there.
I might pick Chespin.
Chespin would probably be my second pick. I just don't like fire.
I'm doing Chespin.
I just don't like fire. What were you saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, more least weasels.
Least weasels. Who's the least weasel? They already have a least
Mineshout.
weasel. No, not Mineshout.
Minefoot.
Or am I thinking? No, who's the weasel Pokemon? He looks like. His body looks like this. This is a tail. This is a horrible drawing.
You're lucky we're not doing Pokemon Dictionary. Ferret?
Yes, ferret!
It's based on a ferret.
Yeah, ferrets are related to the weasel.
Yeah, but they're not weasels.
But they... Whatever. I don't care. Anyway, that's pretty close. Don't show my picture. They could probably see it on the camera anyways.
Sometime.
You want to do... No, we can't. We don't have time.
We have like...
We have 1 minute. What do you want
to
to say for closing? We have to cut this.
You don't want to say for
Thanks for joining us today on Goldenrod Radio.
our very first episode. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes.
For half an hour. Be sure to subscribe if you like
Yes,
us.
check out our other videos, which we don't have any of yet.
Yeah. We're getting there. Don't worry.
Yes.
Yeah, subscribe us, like us, share us, hug us. I don't know.
You can hug him.
Okay with that.